Yeah.
Okay, I got a different question. Like, so, how do you feel watching your wife have sex?
You don't watch it.
How do you feel when you think about that? Your husband is out there while
Um,
you.
Me and him have conversations. Like it's not something that I think I'm gonna be continuing to do. Like
To
it's
have
actually no,
conversations?
no. Like it's actually like what I'm doing right now. It's gonna be coming to an end very very soon. So, because I just feel like now that I'm married, I don't feel like it's fair.
Yeah.
Why does he have to share?
So that's what you think about when you doing it.
Can you pause it real quick?
Well, we can take a break. All right, so kind of we seen what happened to Winter. She kind of got upset, so she took a break. But Adam gonna explain to everybody. Oh, that mic behind you. Just click it on your shirt. He gonna explain to everybody how he feel and what he feel about his wife having doing escort and high end escort.
So when I first met my wife, um, I knew what she did at the time, and it was something new that she started doing a few months prior to us meeting, and didn't think it would be an issue, and didn't think it would bother me. But after short period of time, I've realized it did bother me, and it actually almost ruined our relationship a few times because of the escorting. Me and my wife didn't have intimacy. She was never in the mood to want to have sex because of her doing escorting on the daily. It wasn't there for us, and our relationship was almost over twice because of that. And it took me having to pack my stuff and leave, and then come back a day later or whatever and talk and point out to her like, you're putting everybody before me. I'm getting put on the back burner, and you're putting these plays before me, just everything before me, and I'm just, at the end of the day, the last person to get taken care of, no matter what it is.
What do you see it as that you really ain't cool with it? You just in too deep.
And see, the situation that how we met, we were both, I guess you could say, homeless. So we were both living in hotels.
Yeah.
So we lived the hotel life. And the predicament of living that hotel life, you got to pay for your room every day, every week, every month, whatever, however you do it.
Yeah, you said about $1,500 a month.
Round about $75 a day per night. If you pay for per week or per month, it's a little bit cheaper. But some days you make money, some days you don't. So we're paying $75 a day, which adds up to, I believe, $2,250 or $2,200 a month for $75 a day.
Yeah.
And that adds up, not including food, hygiene, cell phone bills, just habits, addictions, which we both had addictions when we met each other. So it came out to where, no exaggeration, to the T, between us together, we were spending about $11,000 a month between bills, habits, hotels, food, animals. It was about 11 grand a month. And do the math, add that up for a whole year.
Yeah.
That's more than most people make in a couple years.
Yeah.
So
But like this a big thing that I believe in now that I done got older. Illegal don't add up. Like when you're doing illegal stuff, the pot never add up right because there's something taken from it, something happening over here. It don't add up. What do you say to that?
see, since we've been together, we've touched over $500,000, and nothing to show for it. It don't add up. It's gone just as fast as you're making it. And it's not a legit or legal type of income or living. And you're taking the risk. Going to jail, getting killed, getting hurt, losing everything. to this process and the lifestyle I lived before this process, I have actually lost everything 3 times. And had to get it back 3 times.
And that's prison?
And so when I was about 20, 21 years old, was the first time I lost everything. Getaway driver for 4 robberies due to an addiction. Preferably back then, my addiction was heroin. And I ended up getting sentenced to prison for 12 years. I did 9 years out of the 12. So I did almost all my 20s in prison due to the drugs and the lifestyle that I was living. And even after doing all that, I come home, got a vehicle, a job, a car, legitimately. And then it's easy just to fall right back in that pattern or that old lifestyle because my mindset is it's easier to make fast money and bad money than to work hard to make legitimate money, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been home from prison for about two and a half years now. Came home, first week home, bought a 2018 Durango for $35,000. Third week home, bought a 2022 crotch rocket for $12,300 cash, and a working supervisor. For second shift, I ran a crew of 12 guys on top of operating a forklift. And,
so why wouldn't it be better? What's going on?
All right, give me a second.
Why wouldn't it be better to switch it up and live that life with women? Like take her out there and just change it. Do y'all both don't want to get out of this lifestyle? And wait, let me say this too. Like, all right, so I heard what she said about the drug of choice. You know, I got to dig into her on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so like with that being said, is that what's holding y'all in this?
So the drugs has a lot to do with it. A lot of people that are in addiction don't like to be honest with themselves due to their addiction. And particularly my wife, for example, is still an addict, as far as myself as well. We may have 2 different types of choices of drugs, but it's still the drugs. And a pair of lips will say anything. So the lifestyle that we want is totally different than the lifestyle that we live. And not saying that it's intentionally how we're doing it, but it's reality. That's how it's turning out to be. And it's the reality of it is the first priority of the day stems down to be your addiction. To feed your addiction and get well so you're not sick or anything to even function throughout the day. And if drugs weren't involved, it would be a whole different lifestyle. It would be a whole different everything. And my wife has had a bad childhood and past and everything as far as with relationships. Every person she's been with has always beat the shit out of her and had her on drugs. And yeah, she's can make her own choices, but at the end of the day, when you're getting peer pressured or forced to do something by your significant other, usually a woman's gonna tap out and do what the significant other is making them do, as far as her situation. And so as far as changing and showing her a different lifestyle, I have done, I've done like a whole 360, and I'm not trying to change her. I want her to change for herself, not for me. Change for the better because you want to, not because I'm making you. And I don't make her do nothing. I don't tell her yes or no, you can escort or not escort. She asks me. She leaves it up to me. Babe, you want me to do that? Babe, it's up to you.
But you don't think the money is driving it?
And it's not that the money is driving it, because money comes and goes. And yeah, they say money's root of all evil. But when I met her, what initially was driving it to get the money was so she wasn't sick.
Yeah.
And if she's sick, then it's a whole different ballgame for her. And so I've showed her what a different lifestyle can be. I'm one of maybe the only one, if not of the select few, that don't put my hands on her and beat the shit out of her every single day and night and treat her like shit and force her to do things. I always go with the flow and leave it up to her. And she'd be like, well, you're the man. Be the fucking man and make the decision. But at the end of the day,
You don't think
I don't want you to do something that you don't want to do.
But you don't think her leadership could lead you on to crashing and burning?
Which it very well can. And 9 times out of 10 with this lifestyle, anybody that I've seen in it, including myself, is going to crash and burn. There's very, very few have a successful future or outcome of the lifestyle that we live.
Yeah.
And we've been married, been together about a year, a little over a year, and not once have we went out on an actual date, legit date, due to our addiction, due to us living in hotels and the life that we're living.
It's like
have we had
gotta
money to go out?
feed the machine.
Yeah, have we had money to go out on a date? Plenty of money. But the money goes to feed our habits, our addiction, to keep the roof over our head, rather than us treating ourselves in a positive way. Let's go out to dinner, let's go see a movie, let's go walk in the park, let's go by the water, or, let's go on vacation for 2 days, or, something like that. So the money ain't necessarily the issue, it's just prioritizing it and wanting to live a better life and a sober life. And I can speak for me and her on this. The drugs we use as, you could say, a crutch, or to numb ourselves because of the things we've been through or are going through. When we do the drugs, you don't think about it. You're numb. Now, if even detoxing or going through withdrawals or even just that little couple, 1 day or half a day of not doing nothing, your emotions kick back in. And you'll get depressed, or you'll feel some type of way, or you'll start feeling the initial true feelings that we're trying to block out or that we don't want to feel. Like in my situation, after doing 9 years in prison, that 9 years I taught myself I can be the most cold-hearted person that you ever meet. But then I could flick a switch and be the nicest, kindest, gentleman, softest person you ever met a day in your life. And I had to teach myself and taught myself how to adapt to any situation that I may have gotten in or that we may be in. And is it hard to come back out of that and get out of them ways that you taught yourself? Yes. And still, even to today, I still have my own little situations or things that I need to work on, as far as, like, when I came home, I didn't laugh, I didn't smile. Then Joe and I always had that, you say, resting bitch face, straight face, and didn't know how to have fun, don't know how to trust nobody, didn't know, like, how to be happy again. Because living that life, I taught myself to just not even care about myself, but not care about the next motherfucker neither. If that makes sense.
And get you spend more money, I'm doing it.
What would you tell your 16-year-old self today?
Bitch. You tripping.
You tripping?
You're tripping.
Why do you say that?
Just cause, like, you wilding out. You need to chill.
Hold on, say it again.
I said you're wilding out. You need to chill.
See, that make me want to dig a little deeper. Like what you mean? Like, just you think
like,
you done went overboard?
Yes and no, but at the end of the day, everything is meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the things that I'm doing is, like, survival right now. So, it is what it is. Am I proud of it? No, but I'm okay, I guess.
What's the most man you slept with in one night?
Oh, shit, I do not be playing like that. maybe 3, 4 tops.
Well, so I told you about the interview I had. She slept with 2,500 men.
Bitch, no.
What do you think is your body count?
Oh, nothing like that.
Guess.
I don't even know. That's a good question. Probably a couple hundred for sure.
Okay.
That's gross. Because then if you think about it, a couple hundred, okay. Then a couple hundred people, sleep with a couple hundred people. So then, like, realistically, you sleep with, like, 30,000 people.
5,000.
30,000 people. Like, for real. Everybody sleep with each other if you want to be for real. Think about it.
Have you ever did a 3-way with 2 men?
No. No, I can't do 3 ways with 2 girls. It just never works out. Like, they always end up crying or getting butthurt or something.
Oh,
Swear to God.
okay. So you have done threesomes with other.
Yes. Actually, I did. Oh, my God. Crazy enough. I did. I was paired up with this girl.